guys. Well, here is one of, if not the most unflattering angle for filming. Yay! I just thought I'd share with you a popular technique for using an app to place orders in the country, which, you know, living in the greatest country in the world, you would think you would have better than third world country internet service. But in my town we have stellar internet service. It's outstanding. But when you go downtown, nothing, not even your own cell phone provider. There's nothing out here. So the workaround that a lot of people like in my neighborhood Facebook group are saying it has actually worked for me today. You have to pull over a few miles away. Like if you know you're going home and you want to get drinks to take home, you have to place your order a few miles away and, you know, set it to pick up for like in 10 minutes or whenever you'll get there. But once you get there, there's no internet, so you can't check in. And it's just a mess. So when you're in the median about to turn into Sonic, you have to look across the road and you have to know the number of the stall. And if you see an empty stall, you have to count and know what number it is and check in from across the street. And then you can cross the street and push the button and you know, wait for them, not push the button, but wait for them to bring your order. But it's so redneck. It's just so backwoods. But that's you know, you always find a workaround. You always have to find a workaround. And when you find a workaround, and then about 6 months to a year, there's going to be something that's going to be like, oh my gosh, we had it so hard in the past. I say that because last night me and my friends were looking at pictures online. People were posting pictures of things and you're trying to remember what it was. Somebody posted a picture of a caller ID box. And I kept looking at that. I couldn't even remember what it was. I was like, is that a preemptive pager? I'm like, it almost looked like a pager, but it was white. It had a Southwestern Bell on it. And there was one that had AT&T. And I'm like, oh my God, that is a caller ID box. That was back in the day before caller ID was actually on your phone. But anyway, that's what I'm talking about. So maybe in 6 weeks, 6 months, or a year, Mont Belvieu, Texas will have better internet in the city, or your cell phone providers will have better internet, where you won't have to have such horrible problems. Let's see if I can go through this light and not get killed by the people trying to beat people before the lane ends. I just did a little bit of Christmas shopping. I was very, very fortunate that I have a credit card that I've been paying off a very large balance for this generator my sister and I got for the house. And as we're paying it down, we're accruing reward points. So I transferred those reward points over into a Walmart gift card. So I went to Walmart this morning to do a little Christmas shopping. And here's my workaround. A couple of the Christmas gifts I wanted to get were gift cards. So you can't use the gift card to buy a gift card. And I didn't know that going in, or should have known, because that's kind of dumb to think I could do that. But again, you have to think of a workaround. So Walmart, what I had to do was I bought 2 coffee makers. One was higher cost than the other, and then I went and sat out in the parking lot, and then I went back in and I returned them. I returned them for cash. And then I looped the store and I went back and I used the cash to buy the gift cards. So that was very helpful for me to be able to buy a few Christmas gifts with a gift card. But, you know, I probably got in 300 steps, which I desperately needed. So that's what I did this morning. Even though I was greeted this morning with work, and that jerk, he does it in a way to where you're like, just let me do it and get it over with. And he's like, please, you would help me so much. Oh, you're wonderful. You're so, that's a narcissistic thing where they love bomb you to get you to bend to their will. The thing is, yeah, I'm an idiot for allowing this to go on, but at least I'm smart enough to know how stupid I am. However, 5-page facts, 5 pages of work, 7:40 a.m. No, I didn't do it till like nearly 9 a.m. But, and I only did one, and I told him I'm doing this one because I have things to do. I was near tears last night because my friends were on their way to pick me up, and I hadn't even brushed my teeth or put jewelry on to go out to dinner with him, and he was still blah, 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 and I'm like, just let me do this and get it over with so I can leave. Oh, no, you can do it anytime this weekend. No, I don't want to work on the weekend. I want to get it over with and enjoy my weekend. And finally, he just drug it out so much to where I had to go home, and before I went to bed, I had to do work. So I was like, yay, I get to work on a weekend. It looks like there's a car at my house. Every time I pull down my street, when you look down the street, it always looks like somebody's in my driveway, but it's a neighbor. But anyway, got up, what is this, my necklace? Got up this morning and was greeted by an email. I had to listen to my boss. Bleh. But got that over with. But I was kind of looking forward to this Saturday because, so I can go get this little bit of Christmas shopping done. Feels good to get it over with and, take care of friends and family. But I've got something else to look forward to. I'm going to Pasadena. You know where I'm going. I'm going to Crown Hill Cemetery in Pasadena. And I've said this before. I've got an interesting group of people from around the world that follow me. My massive amount of followers. Just kidding. Say hi. Where are you from? Nice to see you. I'm in Texas. Texas is where we have Sonic. Oh, what is it they said? This is how I Sonic. That's how they said. Anyway, say hi. It's free to subscribe. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to Pasadena, Texas. And I told somebody on TikTok today that just moved to Texas from California. I told him, hey, did you know Pasadena, when it was named, it was from someone who knew there was a town in California named Pasadena. And they said, well, I wanted to convey to people that Pasadena was similar to this town in Texas was similar to Pasadena, California, with its lush, vibrant vegetation, because Pasadena was known as a lot of strawberry fields, which Clara Barton sent to Pasadena to help the economy after the Galveston flood. Too many words, too much information. But this man who named Pasadena, Texas, he named it after Pasadena, California, having never been to California. That's your little tidbit of the day. So I'm going to Pasadena, Texas, which is about a 35-40 minute drive from my house, because the historic cemetery that I volunteer for, we are decorating. We're not decorating the cemetery. We have a beautiful gazebo. Thank you, Lyondale Basel. Thank you, Lyondale Basel. They gave us this gazebo, and we use it for events where people will speak from it. But at Christmas time, we decorate it, and it's just lovely. So when people come to the cemetery, again, it's a historic cemetery, a lot of history there. It's very interesting. The gazebo is decorated for Christmas. It's really nice. So, and the thing is we do so much work for this cemetery. And it's a passion project, not complaining. We do so much work for this cemetery that when there's something fun to do, it's really exciting because, man, I didn't realize how big and shiny these glasses. These are very, very old glasses. It's nice to be able to see these people that I volunteer with and do fun things with rather than work. So we've been very, very blessed this year. We have a new sponsor, Chevron, in Pasadena. They have sponsored a few things for us. Just amazing partnership. We've got an amazing partnership with I think it's called Wildlife Houston or Houston Wildlife. They're giving us 200 trees. 200 trees. They say there's a possible 30 to 50% of them won't make it, but what if 200 make it? And they sent us a prototype, I guess you call it, or a sketch or conceptualization of what it would look like. And I'm not going to see the fruits of our efforts in my lifetime, but 20 years from now, people are going to cruise down that center drive in Crown Hill Cemetery, and it will be lined with beautiful trees. So if you're in Pasadena, go to the dead end of Ritchie Road. Ritchie Road goes north to south, and I believe it's the north end. It dead ends in the center of industrial area. It's a little tiny jewel in an industrial area. If you ever get a chance, go visit. Drive through. Take your dogs. Let them run around. Go have a picnic lunch out there. Lots of benches out there, and there is a little memorial area for the Mexican soldiers that lost their life. Nice little reflection place. Anyway, the day is half over, and it's good, and I've got more to do. And when I'm done decorating the cemetery, I'm going to come home, wrap a few Christmas gifts, and do a little straightening up. That's what you do on Saturday in Texas, I guess. That's what we're doing. What are y'all doing on Saturday? Anyway, all right, have a good day, Daryl.